Hello again, collective. So it's one of those weird messages again. As a guest now, please take what resonates. Somebody has a corn addiction, okay, a pornography addiction. They could have um, addiction to that in terms of mermaids, okay. So mermaid corn could be somebody's fetish. I do not know what to say. Okay. Let me just shuffle a card. This person, their life is just going downhill as we speak. They are prone to angerment issues. It could be jealous, envious, hot tempered, aggressive. Okay. Emotionally unstable. This person could also be somebody that is spiritual or even religious, okay? Or they need help with this, okay? It's one or the other. I also got the number 555, which is symbolic for change. It could be change for the better, change for the worse, okay? But a change is inevitable. Now, let's see what this change is all about. Numerous things. First one, based on my spiritual deck, is some sort of change when it comes to a transformation. So somebody literally have to shed skin. It's something that is going to be put in place by force. For instance, if you are forced to move, change, if there is an intervention happening, is because it is time, okay? You having a breakdown because you realize what you're doing is not for your mental health. I wanted to say for your highest and best good, but you being addicted to corn or somebody in relation to you is messing up their mental state, okay? Them being addicted to corn, mermaid watching, okay? I mean, all right. Two other cards that came out in relation to the change is Family of Light and Eternal Now. So number 12, 17, and 3 could be symbolic here. It could be a date of the time things are going to change for the better or for the worse. It could also be somebody's life path or birthday, okay? Or a specific date during the month where things are going to be changed effectively, okay? Immediately, um, inevitably. On that topic, ancestors, spiritual team is also going to be involved in relation to the person uh, that have this addiction, that have this problem. This is why things are changing as they are right now. Okay. Um, I'm getting the energy of like your spirit team was called in, or somebody called your spiritual team in. If you're dealing with somebody that's in that equation, your prayers and your faith have kind of brought their spiritual team effectively immediately in order to mitigate this as soon as possible. If it's not your spiritual team, it's definitely your immediate family that's going to help you address this, um, as well as that's going to pinpoint the fact that you have an issue with this addiction. Okay, it's something that we need to like. You need to change. Okay, it cannot be like this. Okay, so somebody is forced to change or deal with their addiction as soon as possible, immediately. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, oh, I'm not sure if we recorded it right now because I paused it, but it could affect somebody's spiritual gifts as well, especially if you're a divine masculine. But let's see what. why all of this is happening and why you're divine masculine or your soulmate. But I feel like I'm talking to divine masculines right now, or you're a divine masculine, where it's like, if you are on this journey of a twin flame, because it's not for everybody, rest assured, in order for you guys to have union, things have to be kind of pre-fixed, pre-mitigated, pre-healed as much as you can before you guys kind of come into union. And if your person, your divine masculine, has an addiction, in this case addicted to pornography, mermaids, and in the section of pornography, I'm gonna tell you guys, if this was not a twin flame situation, I could care less what anyone does on there, but this is for Twin Flame. This is for people that are really on that mission. So I need to address it because I know a thing or two about being distracted. I know a thing or two about, you know, being attacked because you're one of those people that's supposed to help with the elevation of Gaia. I get it. Okay. Um Now, in divine masculine, basically everybody has habits and addiction for whatever reasons, okay? I'm not trying to go into the psychology of things, but your divine masculine here is kind of tired of waiting on you. So this is kind of the only option. If they're abstinent from sexual activities, this is their way of releasing, okay? Now, whatever floats one's boat. But according to your spiritual team and IU, your higher self, SSB, cast the divine feminine, it's not the vibe, it's not the frequency, and this is why this have to be mitigated as soon as possible. Okay, it's not something that can be brought into the union, so it has to be fixed immediately. um, Now this will probably upset your divine masculine. Unbeknown to them, they should be aware of it, but maybe not at the time when there's interventions and spiritual team is kind of beyond their um, heads a bit, physically or spiritually, about how this is not the way to go in terms of addiction. It's because it's all in preparation for them being as cleared as possible when it comes to your reunion, okay? Um, so they might feel some type of way. The thing is, I think they know if they are doing the work, aka shadow work, you guys will be reunited much more sooner. But they have those things as obstacles. It would take much longer. They're trying to find satisfaction in things that are temporarily brief. Find satisfaction for things that are instant gratification, but there's no instant gratification because it's all a loophole. Okay. Um, Twin flames go through a lot, okay? But they do so for the greater good. This is not a Q&A on twin flames. This is just more me revealing the messages in relation to a soulmate, but heavy on a divine masculine that have had this addiction that's a distraction and that's a blockage when it comes to a twin flame union, okay? And this has to change, okay? And there's going to be a change as well immediately, again, spiritually or physically. Now, this is not in defense, but this person could also be getting the itch, but not in a ill, like getting the itch in terms of like baby fever. Okay, so I know it's gonna sound very bizarre right now, but again, if they're not knowing what's going on spiritually, this will be their outcome, their device, your divine masculine here. Um, so you know what? Never mind. Your spiritual team is on it, and again, if that's not the case, physical family members will intervene and talk about how this divine masculine can really be distracted by things of such nature. Okay, it's beneath him. Okay. Um. So yeah, I think that is pretty much the message here. This is like high key part two. Um. I did mention that I didn't get the full info if it was a soulmate or a twin flame. It could be both, but the more I'm talking, as you guys can see, definitely high key could be divine masculine for sure. Okay. So with that being said, thank you guys for stopping by, and as always, good luck in your journey in life. I will also say though that it is a struggle for your divine masculine as well, because in their head, in their mind, this is the only way they can kind of stay loyal because they don't want to kind of be with anyone else. But well, divine masculine, if you're listening to this video, your spirit team doesn't like this, and it's gonna be revealed spiritually. And if you don't listen, this is gonna take place physically as well. Like there's gonna be an actual intervention where people are gonna be like, "Yo, man, bro, what are you doing?" Okay, I don't know if there. I wouldn't say this is like an attack, but I know there's frequency operating with sea creatures. There could be some sort of manipulation there, and you could feel like you're in a loophole of like darkness, and this is the only way that's bringing you some sort of light. There could be some sort of magic involved. Even if that's the case, I do feel like when things will come into like revelation in terms of your spiritual team, you and your divine feminines, or your actual family, everything will be revealed and changed, okay, for the better. It might not be an easy process to deal with, but hey, life is not an easy walk, is it? Um, so yeah, with that being said, thank you officially for stopping by Divine Feminines or Divine Masculines. Um, but yeah, good luck is all I got to say, because luck is needed indeed, and faith and hope, okay?